Magic Makers. I'm Mombirella.
I'm Yukita Cosplay.
And I'm CJ Peterson. Welcome to Magic Making Mischief. Get your wands to the ready because we solemnly swear we're up to no good. And speaking of up to no good, were you up to no good this week with your turkey and mashed potatoes and pumpkin pie and apple pie and all sorts of fun stuff? And the season 5 of Stranger Things was on.
Yay!
All this long awaited Stranger Things 5 was on this week, and yes, I saw all of them, and no, there will be no spoilers.
Stranger Things time
in the background. It was epic, and yes, we have seen all of them, and yes, it was awesome, and yes, I cannot wait to the 26th, and yes, we're in the middle of rewatching them yet again, and they are awesome. So far we have Jeremy, the maker of our wands.
Jeremy Vander's wands.
He is awesome.
I forgot the rest of my line.
It's your line.
Maker of fabulous wands since last year. And this
You're going to change it after next year.
This is version 2.0.
Yes, she has the upgraded. She still hasn't found her originals.
Look.
At least it's not anyway. He couldn't stand you using the Slim Jim. So,
Elizabeth is here. Hey, good evening.
Hey.
Here you go again. Geek Cred is here. Hey.
Hi.
So, welcome all. So, as I said, I have my Stranger Things on and rolled up 10s, B, and 11. This is a double meaning t-shirt for me tonight. Oh, wait, Jeremy says, no, it was not The Wire that did it.
Oh, that's true. The Wire was definitely the defining moment for needing a new wand. Do not.
You mean this Wire?
Lord.
That was rough. I have a double meaning for my shirt tonight. It is for Stranger Things 5, which launched, like I said, on Thanksgiving Day. See, Volume 2 is launching Christmas Day. And then the final one is launching New Year's. So make sure to hold on to your seats because, like I said, Volume 1 was epic. And if you haven't seen it, you need to. It crashed literally twice that night.
Too many people streaming.
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was definitely
technically aired the night before, but yes.
This is the day before Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So yeah, it was definitely worth it. I know you haven't seen it, so there are no spoilers.
I've binged the entire thing with my family, and I am all caught up and ready to talk spoilers with you after this.
Okay. So I think it's Audie Jones says hi.
Hello.
So there's definitely some really cool stuff going on with Stranger Things. Brilliantly Broken says hi. The View Temu edition.
The View Temu edition.
Oh,
the View could never, honey. The View could never.
Sorry, we get all our facts right. I'm sorry, we don't get fact checked enough to be compared to that.
Yeah, no. What are you doing? No idea. We're just hanging out. But we're gonna be talking today because this is the second. There's a double reason to this t-shirt. And so to remind you to be authentically yourself. And we're talking today about cosplay and building a safer, kinder cosplay community. And there's a reason for that. Oh, hold on. He says he can't wait for the Stranger Things cartoon. Can't quite get into that one, but we'll talk later on that. We're talking about building a kinder
cosplay community.
Mombi, can you bring up why we're doing this today?
There is a cosplayer that recently was bullied in such a ridiculous way because her cosplays were amazing, number one. And number two, the point that they really tried to rub in was that she was the wrong race for the cosplays that she was doing because she was African American. And the thing is she hit a point where she took her own life. And that is heartbreaking. She was, I believe, 19. And this is a community that is made on people who don't feel like we belong in a lot of the regular mainstream stuff. So we found solace in these characters, and we found connections to these characters in such a way that we bring them to life through cosplay. And for someone to be treated like that is horrific in this community. And that's why we wanted to talk about this, because that should never happen.
And that's not okay.
No.
When it comes to cosplay, it's hard enough coming up with a cosplay outfit or a character that you connect with and being brave enough to put it on and to go to a Comic-Con in your costume that you created is the tough thing to do. And I know when I put mine on for the first time and I tell my husband, you know, how do I look? I mean, I'm 53 years old. I'll own it. I'm 53. So when I put mine on, I'm like very sheepish about it because I'm old. I'm ancient. I'll own it. And so I'm like, you know, am I too old to do this? But you know what? I really don't care because I have fun with it. And so when I go to it and I see the kids' face light up, they're like, hey, that's really cool. And I enjoy their faces because they're just like, because sometimes I'll be elf. Usually I'm an elf. And so they're just like, that's really cool. Can I get my picture taken with you? And I think that's really cool. So it breaks my heart to find out that there are people who are being verbally abused regarding their cosplays. And that's not okay to me.
Definitely.
Geek Cred says, I've been going to conventions for 25 years. As much as I love them, there sometimes draw out certain people who are not mentally well and take out their own issues on others in the community. And that is correct. And so for me, that breaks my heart. And the idea that she was so abused to it that she felt that strongly that she did that just breaks my heart. Elizabeth says, that's so sad. Why does race of a character matter who dresses up as them? If you love the characters, there should be nothing wrong with it.
Exactly. And that is what I always have come down to, is if you feel a connection to a character, it's not about what you're not always trying to make an exact character. Sometimes you make a twist on the character. Sometimes you have a female version of a male character, or a male version of female characters. I've seen, and honestly, a lot of these characters are supposed to be Japanese. We're not usually Japanese anyway, so it's not like, well, you're not white. No, that character was from a Japanese animation. I mean, it doesn't matter. And your twist on that character is your take on that character, and there's no wrong way to do that.
I had a friend who did a female Loki. She did a spectacular female Loki. I mean, it was stunning. It didn't matter that she wasn't male.
Right.
Yukita, you said you read a story?
I do. So this is interesting for me. And don't take that word the wrong way. It's very much a this kind of hits home, because if you know me, or if you don't, you're about to find out a little bit. So, in case you couldn't tell, I'm mixed. And so I am of Puerto Rican descent, and I am also Afro-Latina and Korean. So I literally have a whole bunch of jambalaya on me. So, and that being said, for the longest time, I didn't see people as races. I never saw people like, oh, you're white. I have black friends. I have Mexican friends. Like, I never saw people like that. I was just like, you're tan, or you're not as tan as me, and it is what it is. You're just a nice person. I just saw people as people. And it's just, y'all, I tell you what, racism is stupid, especially when you're dressing up as a character. When you're dressing up as a character that you like and you feel like you embody the personality or you have fun with it and everything, pigmentation of your skin doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Repeat that with me. Pigmentation of your skin does not matter. Doesn't matter if you're this, doesn't matter if you're that. No. And I had a hard time with that because racism was not taught to me, obviously. And so I was called certain words growing up and I didn't understand. And I kind of let it go off me like water off a duck's back. And I didn't realize that people saw me in a certain light because my skin tone or because the texture of my hair. I didn't think about these things. And it wasn't until like maybe high school time is when I finally started being like, oh, people think something about me. And I started straightening my hair. I tried to blend in a bit more. I tried to like not look as ethnic. And it kind of took a wallop on me and I didn't realize it because I just saw myself as purely Hispanic, which I am, but I didn't choose to see the other facets of my cultures because I have multiple. And I met my husband. I swear he's been the best thing for me ever. And he brought out more nerd of me, which made me into a cosplayer. I was just a nerdy little girl who liked to play dress up sometimes and go to the Renaissance Festival and all that good stuff. But it wasn't until he introduced me to cosplay and I was like, this looks like fun. And I would try to dress up as characters that matched my skin tone because, again, all that stuff finally got ingrained into me. So I started thinking about it more often. And I really wanted to cosplay Sailor Mars because she was one of my favorite Sailor Scouts. And there's no Sailor Scouts that are my color. So it was very a like, but I want to because she's one of my favorites. And like I relate to her because she's also has a faith in system and everything. And I do too. So I'm like, okay, I want to be like her, but also we're not the same color. Like she's this and I'm this. So I'm like, how can I make that work? And it kept me from cosplaying a lot of characters that I wanted to cosplay to begin with. Like the first one, if you look far back enough on my Instagram, you'll actually see my first cosplay that I actually made was Iridessa, the Black Fairy from Pixie Hollow, in case you didn't know. She's the only one. And I cosplayed her because I look like her. And I figured I can't dress like Fawn, I can't dress like Tinkerbell, I can't dress like any of them because I don't look like them. These were the thoughts that were put in my head from past trauma. And it took me a while, but Trey really was like, that's not a thing. You can dress up however you want to. Like, you are literally the only one who thinks like that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then he showed me this cosplayer who actually is a streamer as well, Jahara Jade. That's JAHARAJAYDE for those who are listening. She's a streamer and a cosplayer. And she's really stinking cool because I tell you what, when he introduced her to me and I was just scrolling through her stuff, she really did it for me. She gave me the like mental outbreak for me to realize I can actually cosplay whoever I want because I saw her rendition of Sailor Mars and I was blown away because she is this deliciously mocha skinned woman who has the same curly hair as me, the same dark brown eyes as me, and she pulled off Sailor Mars so well that I was like, wow, she looks better than the actual Sailor Mars character. I was like, she's so pretty. She did the same thing with her rendition of Sailor Venus, Sailor Jupiter. And I was like, these are all characters that I really like. And she's pulling them off. And she has the same skin thing with me. Like, she's darker, but like, we're the same. She showed me that it doesn't matter your skin color, it doesn't matter your race, none of that matters. Just as long as you're having fun and having the best time, literally, just cosplaying a character that you like. And the way I'm telling you, in these new age terms, I'll say she ate. She left no crumbs. That girl was fire. If you know, you know. There you go. But I just that really helped. Seeing cosplayers like her, other cosplayers like Magical Me cosplay, like it was really nice to feel like I could finally cosplay the characters that I wanted to cosplay without fear of rejection because I don't have fair skin. And I think the one that really did it in for me the most was actually one of the most painful, and it's only because I chose to wear heels at Dallas Fan Expo. And I was a artist rendition of Raven from Teen Titans. Had a cute little skirt to go with it. If you've seen the pictures, you've seen them. They're on Instagram. Go look them up. And I got like 3 marriage proposals. And people were like, "Oh my god, your Raven is so pretty." And I'm like, "Oh my god, thank you." Like I had the hair wax in my hair to make it look extra purple, so it like looked like Raven's hair color, and like I just felt so loved. Like I didn't feel any type of shame, and nobody was looking at me because they're like, "Oh, but Raven's like gray white," and you're like, "Not." I didn't get any of that. It was just people being like, "Oh my god, you're so beautiful. Can I please take a picture with you?" And like that, that was fantastic, and it solidified a lot of stuff for me. And all I can really think is this is all happening to me in my like in my late 20s, 30s / mid 30s. And if all that happened with me, why did a teenager, think about it, a teenager, not even 20, teenager is still attached to her number 19. Why did she get bullied to death based off her skin tone?
Well,
Not
and as it's insane because you nailed it. You know, it has nothing to do with your race, has nothing to do with your hair texture. If you don't want to wear wigs, you don't have to wear a wig for that character. I've seen some beautiful cosplays where some ladies just let their hair really curl, and it's just a gorgeous version of it.
That's
And
beautiful.
there should be no gatekeeping in cosplay. Okay, you are the character that you feel connection to, however you choose to do that. I have a daughter who's not much older than this girl was, and it's so heartbreaking to me because she's done cosplay and stuff, and she's had kind of mixed results before on stuff, and that's because she did a little she did some crossover cosplays where she did male characters or female versions of male characters or whatever, and mostly it's positive, but there are those who are going to be negative. But to come to that point where they're so negative that it gets to you like that, to take that to that level. I know we have some comments here.
We need
CJ,
to
do you want to?
catch up on them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Jeremy says in a world of variance, anything can be anything.
Period.
Laura says hi. Good Chris says one of the worst examples of racism in cosplay members. One of my favorites, getting hate on when she wore a hijab when wearing a Harley Quinn cosplay. Works hard is here, and she says hello everyone. She says she loves Teen Titans.
Me too.
Works hard says pictures please, which you can look on hers. Amelia says y'all are so gorgeous. Thank you.
oh, thank you.
ZR or Z3R came in late, and she's talking about a teenager who actually committed suicide because she was bullied. Works
A
hard,
cosplayer.
a cosplayer, because she was cosplaying people of a different race, and she got bullied for it. And also, yes, works hard because people are so mean. Trevor says, unfortunately, too many people hide behind the computer and shame bully. They do.
That's true, and that's yeah.
Geek Fred says gatekeeping is way too prevalent in the community, and it is.
I
It
agree.
is. We need to come together as a community and share the positivity that's supposed to be here. We need to support each other. as cosplayers, as as the reason we come to these things is because we found each other this way. That's how we found each other. Honestly, is like we
Well,
needed a place to geek out and have that time.
it's called cosplay because it is play. It's bananas that folks still want to regulate play. And that's the
Period.
thing. Like, I help with Comic-Cons, and people get bullied enough at school. They come to Comic-Cons to have fun, to relax, to enjoy, because it's somewhere that they can be free and be themselves. They don't want to come there to get bullied. They get bullied enough at school. Let them come and relax and just enjoy themselves. Let them have fun. It's a fan place to be. It's a fun place to be. It's somewhere that they can go and just be with people that are their people. Let them just come and relax and enjoy and be who they want to be.
And
Seriously.
also, I think there's a mix too, because the bullying sometimes, honestly, I think some of you people are jealous out there, and
Agree.
you come out and say things that are ugly to people, but like they said, from behind your computer, behind your keyboard, and you don't think there'll be any consequences to it. But that's not okay. It's never okay to treat people like that, because you
Projecting
don't
your
want to be treated that way.
insecurities is not cute, friends. I said it. Projecting your insecurities is not cute. If you feel uncomfortable in your cosplay, that doesn't mean you should make someone else feel uncomfortable. That's not funny.
No, and people put a lot of time and effort into their cosplays. And like I said, they're already insecure as it is. Likely says hi. Geek Crud says also some conventions Sorry, do a little project against that kind of stuff. Interesting. Did not know that. When it comes to cosplay, like I said, people are insecure as it is, especially if it's a new one. Trev says, lift each other up rather than push others down. Exactly. When it comes to cosplay, it is an insecure thing. I mean, there are some very unforgiving cosplays. When I did a lot of the Star Trek ones, Star Trek Next Generation, their costumes are not forgiving. Trust me, I know. And so when you're in some of these cosplays, they're some of the most unforgiving costumes as they are. So you already feel insecure. So when you got somebody behind you who is saying stuff, you know what? Try putting that cosplay on yourself. Some of them are very heavy. My friend with the Loki one, she actually had wings on her Loki, and they dug into her shoulders. She had these leather straps, and the wings were heavy as all get out. These cosplays are not always comfortable.
No, they're not.
Handlers, because they can't see out of them. You don't know what these cosplayers are going through. And so they're doing the stuff because they love it. They're not doing it to, get beat up when they get home. They're doing it for the fun of it. They're doing it because they enjoy it. But sometimes it is a high anxiety. Sometimes, they're just doing it for fun. But you know what? Don't beat them up for it. Come on, guys.
Well, and I also want to put this out there for those who do share their cosplays, their projects, or things like this that they do publicly. It can get there are times that things can get ugly. Like there can be haters, there can be negative comments. You have to learn to let some of that roll off your back, because those people don't know you personally. They probably have never met you personally, and they are probably very sad people in real life who, I don't know, need Jesus, but they are not the reason for you to put that into yourself. Taking that on yourself is too much of a burden. Just, if you need to delete the comments, if you need to block the person, whatever makes you feel better, because that kind of toxic negativity is not okay. And you shouldn't have to feel like you have to accept that on yourself. And I hate that she went through that. I hate that she put that so much into her heart, into herself, that she took her own life. That was, I wish there'd have been someone there to tell her this, I guess, really is like, I wish someone had been there to be able to delete the comments for her, honestly. I think sometimes we need someone to go, hey, delete those comments, because those people are not okay. But
love works hard. She says it's gutsy to step out and wear a costume. Folks need to go climb and up the deep mountain and mind the business. This is fun and fantasy and sometimes escapism. And it's true. Being an author, you have to have thick skin, and it's the same thing with pretty much anything that you put yourself out there with. And I've learned a long time ago just to let my own readers handle a lot of it. And I've learned to just honestly ignore the comments.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes you have to.
Dude, you gotta remember that they don't know you. They just see a person and they're like, oh, I'm gonna be a little warning, little troll, have trolliosis, so I have to get it out of my system somehow. Like, why do you look prettier than me? And like, how come your cosplay looks so much better than mine? It looks like crap. It looks like something you got off of like Temu. Yeah, I'm coming for you. It looks like something you got off of Temu. Well, you know what? The fact that I have enough courage for me to actually wear this out loud while you're sitting there being a little keyboard warrior looks like someone needs to get a checkup from the neck up. Figure it out.
Here's the deal. I can't sew with anything. My sisters here can. And they've shown me, and they help me out. They help a sister out. I can't. And I could sit here and be jealous about it, but I'm not going to. What did you say? Well, this is the word for the dictionary. I love super hubby.
Just for you.
For real. I can't. What did he say? If you continue,
If your costume
I'm impressed that it so it's a win-win. But I could sit here and I could judge them, or I could sit here and I could thank them.
Like, look at you. You doing the thing. Yes, queen. Yeah. Yes, king. The courage it takes.
I just say thank you guys for helping me out. Or I could sit here and just be a real pain behind, but I'm not going to. These guys help me out. I help them out in other ways. Just help each other out. That's how it works.
Instead of telling people how to adjust their crown, how about you just be a queen and adjust it for them?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to call them out.
It's okay to be happy for people. It's okay to be happy when other people win. It's okay to compliment other people's cosplays whenever,
like our girl who won.
Yes.
Akima Kawaii.
Show love, people. Show love. Show kindness. It's okay. We're building a community here.
Mm-hmm. Kindness.
In a world of 10s, be an 11.
Be kind. All the princesses are kind. Be kind.
For reals.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Mm.
Point is, there's a lot of cosplay things that you can do. There's a lot of, you can go to a contest, or you don't have to enter contests. There's a lot of different things that you can dress up as. It doesn't matter what color this is. It doesn't matter what color this is. It doesn't matter which cosplay you choose. Just be nice.
Right. Let people be themselves. Let people enjoy themselves and enjoy yourself. Why aren't you out there? Why are people out there hating on other people? Go out there and enjoy yourself. Relax, guys. It's not that.
The trolls can stay under the bridge, and the family and friends can stick together. Amen. Elizabeth
Amen.
says, yes, is a great message.
Yes.
And seriously, guys, the Comic-Con family is the family. Let's start acting like it.
Mm.
Let's not have another tragedy like we just had. We don't know the person, and it's not ours to know the person. The point is, someone in the Comic-Con family chose to take a life because other people are bullying them in the Comic-Con family. Let's not have that happen again.
Yeah. Protect each other, guys. Help each other out. Compliment other people's cosplays. Have fun, but let's be kind. Let's be positive. Let's have this be a place where we can actually have fun with it. Life's hard enough as it is.
And honestly, let's be legit honest. We're geeks. We're all geeks. We're all nerds. We get beat up enough at school growing up. Let's not have that happen in the Comic-Con family. Let's boost each other up. Let's be real. When they're coming to a Comic-Con, chances are they're probably getting beat up at school. So let's boost them up because they're looking for that when they're coming to a Comic-Con.
Yep.
I want to tell a quick story real quick that even shows that even I have my insecure moments. So there was this cosplayer, I don't recall who it was, but there was this cosplayer who had this amazing cosplay of like some princess. I don't remember exactly, but all I thought was, mine looks like something you get from the dollar store. And I look at hers and I'm like, ah, you're gorgeous. And I remember being like, no, ma'am, we are not going to have those negative thoughts. You're having that negative thought because you are jealous of her, because you are jealous of how she looks. So now you're going to be tasked with the side quest. What the side quest is, go compliment her. I'm like, okay. So my brain rewires itself in a nice way, and I love that. And so I walk up to her, and she's just doing this because, of course, you're in cosplay. You are self-conscious, period. So I walk up to her, and I'm like, hi, your princess cosplay looks so pretty. Like, your face and everything is so gorgeous, and I just want you to know that you look beautiful. And she almost cried. She was like, thanks, I feel really insecure about it, and my feet hurt from wearing the heels. And I'm like, you can't tell, you look so beautiful, you did a great job. Like, friends, take it from that one story I have is, yes, we're all insecure, but we need to build each other up so that we're not insecure anymore. Because just one compliment made this girl almost cry because she was self-conscious about her gorgeous cosplay that she did not need to be self-conscious about.
Okay, that brings me to a mission. Your mission is at every cosplay, no less than 3 people to compliment on their cosplay. That's your mission, folks. At every Comic-Con, no less than 3 cosplayers. Compliment them. Find them. Compliment them. No less than 3. It's not that hard. Find 3. Easy peasy. You'll make their day.
There you go.
Okay. So for the next month in December, we have lots of cool guests. We have Cloud Cosplayer on the 9th, which is next Tuesday. We have
Who's also an Ido performer.
on the 10th, we have a special 15-minute with the Fair of Champions special, so don't miss that one.
Fancy.
On the 16th, Tuesday, we have Deacon William Necessary, who has been a Santa through many ages. We'll get to talk to him. And then there is no M3 on the 23rd because it is Christmas week. But then we will have an hour-long PJ party bringing in the new year together, folks. Don't miss that. So it is a December to remember. So don't miss any of them. We will see you guys next week. Get your wands to the ready.
I can find my wand. All right. Thanks for joining us, guys. Before you go real quick, smash that thumbs up and share this out. We need to get this message out. We need to be a better community. We need to support each other, guys.
Share
Spread the love.
Yes.
And make sure you subscribe to Mommyrella and CJ Peterson on YouTube, TikTok, Yukita Cosplay on Instagram. Follow them geeks, and of course, Magic Making Mischief, guys. Until next time, though. All right. Mischief managed. Bye.